Elimination Chamber, February 19th, live on pay-per-view. And tonight's Raw was actually kind of interesting. Not only did we see The Undertaker again, but we saw The Undertaker kind of in a new way. I mean, they were slowly but surely starting to bring this up. You know, they're slowly starting to bring it up to we possibly could see a trifecta at WrestleMania. Triple H and the Undertaker. Last outlaw in the game. You never know. But that's not what this is about. There's two different things that happened on Raw tonight. First of all, with the Elimination Chamber match for Raw, of course they did a six-pack challenge. Now normally I was confused, like the six-pack challenge, I thought it would be elimination, but it was just one fall. And it was actually a pay-per-view worthy match, if you think about it. It was actually pretty damn good. But of course, Chris Jericho won the match by taking spoils of CM Punk, which means he now has the preferred spot of being the last one to enter in the chamber. So we now know that for sure. And honestly, I still think Jericho's going to win it. Not only because of him being the last man in the chamber, being allowed in, but with this best in the world feud they're going with, especially with tonight, was pretty damn good. You know, I actually think Jericho might win this. Now, on the real reason we did this. Apparently, John Laurinaitis is not fired yet. Of course, there'll be a thing on 10 o'clock in the morning, whatever the time zone is for people, they can check that out there. But the board of directors, and they'll decide tomorrow night, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I probably won't be able to see that with classes and shit, but whatever. To see whether he'll be fired or not. But before he did, or before he will be fired probably, but I don't know. It's the board's decision. But two things he did. First of all, next week we'll see Shawn Michaels live on Raw, and that's a great thing he did for once. And the second great thing he did for once, and I'm surprised I'm complimenting John Laurinaitis, technically still the Raw General Manager, interim whatever, Clusterfuck, and Clusterfuck of the Year award winner. But John Cena Kane in an ambulance match. Now, we have not seen an ambulance match, I think, ironically, with Kane, but against Shane McMahon several years ago, and that was a pretty good match in itself. Now, if you're not familiar with an ambulance match, and you're probably not, but if you are, you'll know what it is. But for people who are not familiar with that, an ambulance match basically incapacitate your opponent long enough to put them in the ambulance and closing the ambulance doors. Basically like a casket match, but with an ambulance, basically. There are no rules, except that's the only one. Put them in the ambulance and you win. Now, honestly, I would love to see John Cena be put in an ambulance and possibly not coming back from the hospital. But then again, that's just me. Because I know how bad Kane can be in these matches. Because, I mean, again, Shane McMahon and Kane had a hell of an ambulance match back in the day. But now, I think rising above hate will always be rise above Cena. And with that, Elimination Chamber, February 19th, we'll see what happens. I'll probably be right, but I don't fucking care. We'll see what happens.